Hi guys, this is Jay from Jaw Trades here and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be breaking down my trades from 1st of April 2021. That is the first day of second quarter of 2021. A new quarter is like a fresh start to me. I like starting out really small, reducing my size, reducing my risk. But once I have enough cushion for the quarter, once I'm enough green for the quarter, that's when I like to increase my size, increase my risk if I see a very good opportunity or play in front of me. 1st of April was a Thursday, but the contracts were 0 day to expiry if you're trading the same week expiry, because on Friday the market was closed. We had Good Friday, we had the long weekend, and the market was closed on Friday. In total, I took 3 trades on Thursday. 2 of my trades were trading the following week expiry. This is again the same reason I wanted to reduce my risk. But one of my trades on NVIDIA was trading the same week expiry. This is just because when I moved on to the next week expiry, I wasn't able to see enough volume on the strikes I liked. Let's now look at the stocks I was watching on Thursday, 1st of April. I was watching Facebook, NVIDIA, Tesla, Microsoft, along with market internal SPY and QQQ. SPY broke a very critical level on Thursday. It broke the 400 level. The new all-time high on SPY is now 400.67 level. 400 was a very critical level on SPY. If you see, it's been chopping around this level for the past 2-3 weeks. It finally broke this level, and now let's see if we get a good follow through next week. The first stock I was watching on 1st of April is Facebook. This is because Facebook was really near to the 300 level, which is a very critical level on Facebook. And if you look at the bigger picture on Facebook, it was making this trend line. It broke out of this trend line, then it pulled back to this trend line, broke it again. It was making a flag on the 1-day chart, and in the pre-market on Thursday, it was near the 300 level, which is a critical level on Facebook. I wanted to take it long if it breaks 300 level, which is what I did in one of my trades. The next stock I was watching is NVIDIA. This is because NVIDIA made a really nice triangle on the 1-day chart. If you look at this triangle, it broke out of this triangle, but I missed this opportunity. I was looking at NVIDIA on Thursday for a continuation move upwards if it breaks the 540 level, which it did on Thursday. The next stock I was watching is Tesla. No surprises here. I watch this every single day. But to be completely honest with you guys, I wasn't liking Tesla for the break of 700. I will explain the reason. That is because Tesla moved from $590 to $690 in 2 or 3 days. That means it's a bit too extended on the 1-day chart. If a stock is too extended on higher time frames, I like staying away from it. But if it breaks 700, that's what I thought to myself on Thursday, that if it gives me an opportunity for the break of 700, I will take maybe 3-5 contracts, but I won't be increasing my size on this play because it was a bit too extended. If we go back on Thursday, Tesla gave us a very good pullback. We had good delivery numbers on Friday. Tesla beat the estimates. That's why now I like Tesla for the break of 700 or 720. It gave us a good consolidation, but we have to wait for the price action and the overall market to dictate our position. The last stock I was watching is Microsoft. This is because Microsoft had a really good news that they won the contract to make AR devices for the US Army. That contract is worth around $21 to $22 billion. It's a good news for Microsoft. That's why I was watching Microsoft for a continuation move upwards. I'm also watching Microsoft for next week. If it breaks 246, that is the all-time high on Microsoft. This recap won't be the same as my last recaps because unfortunately I forgot to turn on the recording. I turned on OBS, I opened the application, but I forgot to click on the start record button, and that's what happened. But I use OneNote. Many people have asked me that how do you journal your trades? I use Microsoft OneNote to take my trade screenshots and mark my entries and exits. That's what I will be showing in this video. All my fills are right in front of you. My first trade was on Facebook, second trade was on NVIDIA, third trade was on Tesla. My Facebook was a winning trade. I lost money on NVIDIA and Tesla, but I cut my losers really quick, ending the day nicely green to start the quarter with. You can also see that I'm trading next week expiry, that is 9th of April on Facebook and Tesla. On NVIDIA, I took the same week expiry because the volume was not that good on next week expiry contracts. Let's now look at my first trade on Facebook. This is my first trade on Facebook. Many people ask me what application I use to mark my entries and exits. There's a free application on Windows called Epic Pen. It's free. I have the paid version. It has a few extra features, but it's not really that expensive. It's around $15-20. You can mark your entries and exits using that application. Then you can take a screenshot, paste that on OneNote. That's what I have been doing for the past 2 years. I can even go back to say July 13, 2019 and look at my trades from 2019, which is pretty handy. If you're a trader, I highly recommend you to maintain a trading journal because that's the best trading book you can have. It keeps you accountable. You can even go back, look at your trades and look at your journey, how you have progressed over the weeks, months and years. I entered Facebook just before the break of 300 because there was a huge order at 300. Once those orders got filled, we can see a huge increase in volume and that's why my premium spiked. I entered just before the break of 300. I entered 10 contracts at a premium price of 5.45. After the break, my premium spiked in value. I took 5 contracts out at around 300.7 or 0.8 on Facebook. I was holding my remaining contracts to see what happens at around 301.5 and 302 level. I took 2 more contracts out at the break of 301.5. At this point, I was holding 3 contracts for the break of 302. Once 302 broke, I took 1 more contract out at 6.62. But at the break of 302, I saw a lot of selling pressure. The sellers were taking control. That's why I got out remaining 2 contracts at a premium price of 6.41. It's a good thing that I was able to read the level 2 at the break of 302 and see that it's not a good break. It's not a high probability break because sellers were taking control at the break of 302. If we go down and see on the 5 minutes chart, 302.5 was apparently the high of the day. Facebook kept falling down after that and my exit was right around at the peak of that day. In total on this Facebook trade, I made around $700 including commissions. My next trade was on NVDA. Bear in mind that on NVDA, I'm trading the same day expiry. This is because I wasn't able to find enough volume on next week expiry contracts. I only entered 5 contracts at a premium price of 2.10. When I saw that 547 level is not holding, buyers are not stepping up, I exited in the next few seconds itself. I exited at a premium price of 1.98, in total losing around $60-70 on this trade including commissions. My last trade for the day was on Tesla. I saw that Tesla broke this pre-market high, 689. This dotted line is the pre-market high. It broke this pre-market high on good volume. Then it pulled back to this pre-market high on low volume. That's why I entered at the break of 691. I entered 5 contracts at a premium price of 21.20. But I exited my position at pretty much break even, losing around $10. The reason for this is that I had been looking at the tape of Tesla for the past 1.5 years. I know how the tape should look like at the break of a level. I saw that the buyers are not able to step up and the sellers are taking control. That's why I exited this position, break even. If I would have held this position for maybe 2 or 3 minutes more, I would have lost easily $500 on this trade. That's it guys, these are all my trades from 1st of April 2021. I ended the day with $633 in the green. I made $709 on Facebook. I lost $9 on Tesla, pretty much paying the commissions. I lost $67 on NVDA. It's a pretty good day. If you look at my contract size, I was only taking 10 or 5 contracts. Usually I take 10, 15, 20 contracts. But as I said, I will keep trading small size unless I see a very good opportunity, because a start of a new quarter is like a fresh start for myself and my trading. Hope you liked this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for a lot more trading recaps and trading content. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure that you follow me there because I post a lot of good trading content on Instagram as well. I will post a link in the description box below. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.